Hey guys, it's Sharonda from bowsco.biz with my tutorial for my pattern for fingerless gloves. I start with a 5.5 millimeter hook and I chain 23. Then I connect the first stitch to the last stitch. This should fit around your wrist. Try it on now. If it doesn't fit around your wrist, then you want to take apart the connection and add some more stitches. Or if it's too big, you want to take some stitches out. But basically, this is what you're trying to do to fit around your wrist. Make sure your hand can go through it to fit around your wrist. Okay, so once you determine the size you need, then you do 1/2 double crochet into each stitch for 2 rows. So that's 2 rows of 1/2 double crochet. Once again, try it on. Make sure it fits your hand. After the second row, then you're going to chain 2 and do front post, back post, double crochet into each stitch for 8 total rows. Front post, back post for 8 total rows. This is basically the glove part all the way up to your thumb. So front post, back post, double crochet, 8 rows until you get up to your thumb. For those of you who want to have the glove part a little bit longer, you can, of course, add extra rows. But for me, I like it just covering my wrist. So I go up for the 8 rows. But this is the great thing about crochet. It is an art and not a science. So you can do yours however you want. Make it your own. Artist to artist, just make sure whatever you do to one glove, you do to the other glove. So once you get your 8 rows done, slip stitch to join, then you're going to chain 4, skip 4 stitches, and then start in the 4th stitch, and then continue your front post, back post, double crochet. That little chain 4 is your thumb hole. Your thumb hole for your glove. So you continue the front post, back post, double crochet all the way around. So you get to the end where the thumb hole is. Once you get to the thumb hole, you just do 4 double crochet stitches into that thumb hole space. Very simple. So we got 4 double crochet stitches into the thumb hole space, and then you slip stitch to join. And that's the end of row 9. After that, you're going to do 2 more rows of double crochet, front post, back post, double crochet. Once you complete those 2 more rows of front post, back post, double crochet, slip stitch to join. And then you're going to do, this is basically a border. So I do 3 rows of 1/2 double crochets. But you can be fancy and do, like, I can do 1 row of 1/2 double crochet, and then the next 2 rows can be like a shell stitch or, you know, anything you can think of. I'm really not into that much of razzle dazzle when it comes to this pattern, so I just like the sleek, clean look of the 3 rows of the 1/2 double crochet. Once you complete your 3 rows of 1/2 double crochet, once again, I say try it on, see if it goes up as high as you want it to go. This pattern should fit your hand comfortably. All right, so you're slip stitching the joint, and then you're just going to sew in your ends. And don't forget, after you sew in the top, you want to also sew in the bottom. Some people put knots on here if you want. Just for the sake of the fact that I'm recording this, I only put it in through one time and cut my yarn. Same thing with the bottom. Don't ever forget loose ends on any crochet item just looks tacky, so just make sure you sew all of those in. And you're done. Once again, I say try it on, make sure it fits. I'm looking for the thumb hole because that's how you know how to put it on. Very simple, very easy. These make great gifts, guys. Everyone loves a personalized gift. That should have worked up in no time. This is a great quarantine project. As you can see, I'm doing it in pretty much every color. And they're available for purchase on my website, bowscode.biz.